with that being said, let's transition over to the NFL. All my football heads, you see the hat, you see the gear right now. We lost 3-0 like some idiots, but we're going up against the Chargers who just lost Justin Herbert. And then you got the Eagles trying to bounce back and the Giants somehow getting the victory. Let's talk about that. I don't know how the fuck y'all won, but
Everybody's excited about Tony Cutlass, it's good to see that they at least they're going to end the season strong. I think they still have a slight chance of making the playoffs. I mean, but everyone's very excited up in East Rutherford for the Giants right now, and I'm happy for Tommy DeVito. He's playing some good football, and
so
we'll see. Hopefully, they can finish strong this season.
So is he a quarterback like the who came in?
Yeah, he's the quarterback. He's the third stringer. So. He's doing this thing right now. He's a local guy, a New Jersey guy. He played at Don Bosco. He lives about 10 minutes away from the stadium, so he still lives at home with his mom. Just a nice, cool kid. From Jersey. He played his college football up in Syracuse.
Wow.
Yeah. So really exciting times for him. I hope he's doing well. He's putting on a good show and. Like I said, New Jersey's excited. North Jersey, at least, is excited for the Giants. He's 3-1 in his first four starts. So I mean, that's pretty good.
I mean, that's certainly encouraging. I mean, right now, looking at the standings, you guys are 5-8, and you win this tiebreaker over Chicago. The Bears are where are they at? Bears are 5-8. Yeah, so you have tiebreaker over them. So you have the sixth spot is the Vikings right now at 7-6. It could get real interesting come Christmas break. The game's going on because we're playing Seattle, who's in front of you, and which I think we will. You're going to leapfrog them, and the Packers. I don't know if they're going to beat the Rams. But before I even go through that, let's just go down the slate real quick, and then we'll talk about playoffs. So week 15, coming up. We got a bunch of games in the slate. So let's go ahead and look at these games here. Our first one on the docket, we have the Baltimore Ravens playing in Jacksonville. Jaguars are 3-point underdogs. Jaguars, they're cool. I know Trevor Lawrence has been in and out the lineup. He's been nicked up. Ravens are just strong right now. They're one of the top 3 teams in the league for me right now. I think the Ravens are going to.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Ravens are a win. I definitely seen them going deep into the playoffs. I picked them even at the beginning of the year to be a Super Bowl contender. To be honest with you, so they're exciting. Like Jackson's doing there, so you'll see some good things from them. And like I said, don't be surprised if you see them in the Super Bowl. And I think a lot of people are going to be surprised, but I'm not. They have a very, very good team.
Yeah, I would not be surprised either. So. I think we're both going with the Ravens here. Next game on the slate, we got the Dallas Cowgirls playing in Buffalo. The Cowgirls are 2-point underdogs. What do you think about this?
Dak's playing good football right now. He picked a good time to get hot these last 3-4 games. As long as they could hold up in the cold weather up in Buffalo, man, I think the Cowboys will come out on top.
Okay.
They're playing good ball right now. So.
I'll be the contrarian here. I'm picking the Bills, not because I hate the Cowboys per se. I just think the Bills have, seriously, Cowboys are a very, very strong team right now. But I think the Bills, after getting rid of that offensive coordinator who was just awful, they have turned it around like that.
Yeah.
So I think the Bills probably beat the Cowboys by like 3 points. I think it's going to be a close game.
Okay. This should be fun. It definitely is going to be a good game. So.
Next game on the docket we got is the Chicago Bears at the Cleveland Browns in the dog pound. This is a tough one. This is a very tough one. I like the Bears. I like the Bears with Justin Fields back healthy. I think Cleveland, they've been kind of rough since Deshaun Watson went down.
Right. That was that's the bad luck they had this year. I thought I had them, as a strong contender, but when Deshaun went down, it really changed things around. So, I agree with you. I think the Bears are probably going to take that game.
Yeah.
I like that matchup there with the Bears over the Browns.
So we look out the Bears over the Browns, and then the next
Yeah.
game we got. We're staying on Sunday. I'll go to Saturday after this. We got Tampa Bay playing at Green Bay,
At
1 o'clock
Green
game
Bay.
in Lambeau.
Yeah.
I like Tampa. I think Green. I like what Jordan Love's been doing. But
Right.
you got Watson out at wide receiver. I think Jaden Reed, he might not be playing. So it's like, where are your wide receivers at first and foremost?
Yeah.
And then Tampa Bay, look, Baker Mayfield, he's not Joe Montana, but he been quietly having a nice year. Just gonna say that.
Yes, yeah.
Mike Evans.
Right.
So
yeah, I'm gonna give this one to the Packers just because they're at home. The cold weather, I think, always favors them. So I'm gonna go with the Packers on that one.
okay. So we got split on that one. Next game we got Houston Texans playing in Tennessee in Nashville, Nissan Stadium, 1 o'clock. What you got, bro?
Yeah, that's a tough one. I'm gonna go with the Titans on that one. Yeah, I don't know even what to say about that game, but I think I'm gonna take the Titans on that one.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to agree with you here. And Houston's
Yeah.
I think the Titans after that they had that 3-point win over I forgot who it was last week, but they look like they got fighting.
Yes. Yeah, that's why I see that. So that's why I'm going with them. I did see some of that game, and I said, "Boy, they impressed me a little bit." I haven't seen much of them this year, but
Right.
yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Titans. They beat the Dolphins by a point, so and that was big. So yeah, so I think that hot they come in there so high off of that victory, and I think they're gonna beat the Houston decisively on that game.
Absolutely. I'm with you there. So let's go ahead and fly through the rest of these real quick so we can get to the Eagles, Giants, and Raiders. So next on the docket, we got New York Jets Jets playing at Miami. I'm going with the Dolphins, man.
Same thing. Even with Hill's ankle issue, I still think that the Dolphins have a pretty easy game with that one. So yeah, that's to me it's a no-brainer there.
Oh yeah. So let's go through the next, and then you just pick Kansas City playing at New England. Who you got?
Yeah, that's another easy one that I think Kansas City. I think they're gonna have just a big game up there in New England, and
I'm right with you,
that's
man.
I'll go with the Chiefs on that.
Next game, we got Atlanta Falcons playing in Carolina. Who you got, man?
I'll go with this. I'm gonna go with the Falcons on this
Same.
one. Yeah.
Same. Next game, we got the Washington Commanders. Oh my goodness, they suck. Versus the Los Angeles Rams. I'm going with the Commanders, actually.
I'm gonna go with the Rams at home, So I think that should be it. You never know. The Commanders might surprise us. You never know. But if I had a bet, though, I'll definitely take the Rams on that one.
Okay. The next one on the list, we got San Francisco 49ers playing in the desert. Glendale versus the Cardinals. I'm going with my Sanford here.
49ers are just playing some great football, bro. It's just hard to stop them right now. I can't see them losing for the rest of this season, really. So, 49ers on that.
And then we got our Saturday games. We have the Minnesota Vikings at the Bengals. I'm going with the Bengals in this game. They've been picking it up lately.
Well, it depends. If Dobbs has a good game, I think Minnesota has a chance. He's probably one of the surprises of this year quarterbacking, but I'm gonna go with Minnesota on that one.
Yeah, I can see that. I think it'll be a close game. Next
it's gonna be a close game. I don't think it'll be a runaway for either one of them.
No,
but I think the Vikings will come out on top.
4:30, we have Pittsburgh Steelers at the Indianapolis Colts. I'm going Colts here.
All right, I'm going with the Steelers.
Okay.
Big Ben. He's winding up his troops, and I think they're gonna put on a great show.
Come on, brother. Big Ben ain't playing no more, man.
But he gave them a motivational speech. So I think that's gonna motivate the Steelers, and
okay,
he was in there talking to them, man, and I think that's gonna motivate these Steelers to put up a good game. But I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
Okay. All right, next we
I mean, even though they lost to the Patriots last week, I mean, they should have had that game, but
they should have.
We'll see. Yeah, they should have.
Next game we got Denver Broncos versus Detroit Lions, 8:15. I'm going.
Yeah, same here. I like the Lions in that game as well.
All right, now we got all the peasants out the way. Let's go to the first game tonight, Thursday, 8:15. Raiders versus Chargers. Justin Herbert is out for the season.
Right.
And we just finished losing 3-0. What do you think the outcome of this game is going to be?
Man. I don't even know what to say really, but everybody's counting out the Chargers. I think they still have a chance, but I'm gonna take the Chargers on this one for some reason. I am. I'm really gonna take the Chargers over the Raiders.
I am leaning towards the Chargers by like 2 to 3 points.
Like I said,
they're better in the trenches a little bit on offense, and they have the weapons and they have the cohesiveness. I know,
right,
but you got Eckler, you got Keenan Allen, you got Palmer coming back. I think they have more weapons right now.
Yes.
So I'm sorry, Raider Nation. I gotta be honest, fair, and objective. I'm a Raider fan. I call it like I see it, man. Next game we got the Eagles trying to bounce back on Monday night. Versus
we need them to bounce back. We need the Eagles to bounce back in Seattle. So I think Jalen's going to put on the show. He's going to have a big game, and I think the Eagles are going to come out on top. Believe it or not, I think they're going to beat the Seahawks pretty handily too. So it's going to be pretty.
I like the way you think. Did I ever tell you should run for president, man?
I might take you up on that. But I like the Eagles a lot in that game. I think they're gonna put on the. They're due for a big game. They've had a couple of rough weeks, but I just feel it that they're gonna throw about 42 points up on the scoreboard and just stake it pretty easily over Seattle.
I think if they take AJ Brown's advice and the words out that he said it now, that they stop running these long ass developing routes and actually run shorter routes, I think that changes everything. With the birds here, fly Eagles fly, man. You know what it is. And then last but not least, let's go to the G-Man. Okay, let's get to the G-Man.
Let's go.
All right. Who are you guys playing this week? You're playing in New York.
Saints. No, they're playing. No, we're playing down there.
You're playing down in NOLA.
The Big Easy down there, the New Orleans.
And I'm gonna tell you, look, you should know. I know exactly who Derek Carr is because he's a long-time Raider, man. It's 4. You know what I mean? Put respect.
That's right.
The Saints they're mid-tier. Some weeks they're really good. Some weeks they're like they kind of. I think the Giants. I think the Giants by like 3 points, man. I think the
Giants are gonna come out on top as well. Like I said, right now they're playing good ball, and I think they're gonna take that momentum down to the Big Easy down there, and they're gonna put on a good show for the folks down there in New Orleans. So I think the G-Men all the way on this one.
Yeah, I agree, man. I wonder if Darren Waller's going to come back before the season's out. There was talk that he may be back this Sunday.
We'll see.
That would change fortunes immensely.
Right. I agree with that.
Yeah. So that's the NFL Week 15. You heard it from us. Right. Don't tell us you didn't hear it. If you bet and you lose money because you says, well, I don't know what to tell you. With that said, that's the episode, man. I'm so grateful for you being on, man. It was a blast, dude. And look, guys, leave your comments, share the word and let us know who you think's going to win, who your team is. Do you want to hear us talk about your team next time? If you're a Cowboys fan, I don't care. We can get on here and argue. I'll put the flames to you. No problem. We're going to have fun. With that being said, I'm your host, Jen. My man, Will, thank you for being on with me, brother. And
thank you, brother. I appreciate you having me on.
Absolutely, bro. We're going to catch you on the next one.
Definitely. Anytime.